All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you guys for your final weeks into October. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what's going on here for Virgo, please? Four of Swords. You guys are healing from a situation. At the very least, this could be quite literally, like maybe you had an operation, maybe you got hurt, maybe you were tired, maybe you got sick. You're literally healing. Others of you, this could be healing from a broken heart. All right? Um, a good chunk of you. Because I see you stalking, like social media, from somebody who ghosted, which was a lover. Now, mind you, I want you to understand that, cards are energies. So, vice versa, guys, vice versa. So, if you're a cross watcher, this could be your reading, and the person that you're dealing with is the opposite. But from what I'm looking back here, you're stalking a person or a situation that was a lover that had ghosted. And before they ghosted, again, this could be you or them. You had a hard time deciding what to do. All right, because you went back to that person at some point because you thought that they were your person. But then after you realized maybe they weren't. Again, that they could have done that to you, Virgo. So, with that said, this is who the reading's for. What's coming towards Virgo, please? Yeah, you're healing because you feel left out in the cold. You feel abandoned. And now you're just trying to focus on yourself and your life after this determination of somebody that, you had a thing with, an affair with, but it was toxic. There were breadcrumbs. There was chasing. It wasn't tangible. It wasn't real. It wasn't serious. So now you feel left out in the cold. If this is work related, this also could mean fired, let go, unappreciated at work. What doesn't Virgo see coming their way, please? Three of Wands. You're waiting for something. All right? You're waiting for some kind of result. It's possible that it's something to do with work, like recognition, or a person. Can I have one more, please? Yeah, I feel like there wasn't betrayal, and it's kind of holding you back, and I think you're trying to wait for this person to come back. But meanwhile, you're taking a leap of faith and a risk onto something. This could be either for you to go out on your own, Virgo, or you're going back to someone else or the same person. Let me see what your advice is here for this situation. This is a very direct reading. This cannot be more, I cannot generalize this. This is for somebody who feels left out in the cold, who has to heal from a broken heart, from somebody that ghosted, a partnership that went wrong, a lovership. There was an ending and a betrayal. Advice, please. And you're kind of waiting for them to see if they'll come back. And Spirit's like, no, you need to heal for real. Heal for real. Three of Swords in reverse. But you're weighing your pros and cons. You're waffling over something. It could be over two people. You do have the potential to be in a happy relationship or in a happy environment here with someone. When I say environment, I mean your family or your coworkers. All right, what's the outcome for the week, please? We're going to clarify all of these. So please, hang tight so we can get those details for you. You're going to get there, Virgo. You're going to get there. You're going to get that kudos. You're going to get that ego bump. You're going to get that ego boost. And when you do, it's going to start a new chapter in your life. You're just going through a rough week, a rough patch. All right? Because the blocks and obstacles and challenges that you're facing are going to drop. It comes to a point where you can't always be so defensive. When you drop this defense, this is when people notice you. This is when the success comes in. This is when the acknowledgement comes in. But the Seven of Wands in reverse talks about giving up on a certain situation. All right? So let's go ahead and start clarifying what they're talking about. What is this Four of Swords for Virgo, please? So Four of Swords for Virgo. The Virgos that you need me to read for, Spirit. Two of Swords. Yeah, the reason you're not fully healed or getting over this current situation is because in your mind you still think that you have to choose something. Like you're still debating over something. Once you make a decision, you're living. You're literally living your life. Yeah. Cuz look at you, Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The heart wants what it wants, but the mind telling you something else. Once you take care of this, your new chapter begins. All right, that's the situation. Let's just see in the future positions why you feel left out in the cold. But I like that you go from here to there. Now, for others of you to be more specific and direct, this Six of Wands in the outcome position could also denote the person that's been ignoring you or making you feel left out in the cold comes back and acknowledges you. All right, Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. I think you're stressing over your own personal independence, right, Virgo? For those of you where this is work related, a lot of you could be worried and concerned over your financial independence. You're not happy with a certain situation here. So here you are waiting. I don't know if some of you are waiting for a promotion, because it looks like that. Others of you, it looks like you're waiting for this person to come back. But it seems to be a runner-chaser dynamic, unrequited love. And you're freaking out over it because you are also single in this position with the Nine of Pentacles. You're really worried. You're really concerned about being single here, and you have some sort of unrequited love. What's the Fool, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords? This is in regards to a marriage or commitment. You taking a leap of faith and a risk over something that ended over someone you were waiting for. Yeah. Ghosting, cheating, doing shit in the shadows. What's the Fool specifically, Spirit? What is Virgo doing here with the Fool? Oh, you're trying to get away from something toxic. Definitely. Justice. You're seeking justice. You're trying to seek some sort of balance, karma correction, scales balancing out, things that were done unfairly to be done fair. You're definitely trying to run away from something toxic. This is also representative of a Capricorn. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. What is the Three of Stars? Oh my God. The Three of Swords in reverse, please. Five of Swords. You're ruminating over something in your mind over and over and over again. And the Chariot. You are still trying to focus on yourself, but you're struggling because you haven't healed. And Spirit's like, you need to stop ruminating in your mind. Yeah, you have to make a sacrifice. Yeah, it's time to give up something. Yes, you have to get back on the chariot. You got to get back on the fucking horse and refocus, Virgo. You really, really do. It's right there. And it's clarifying the Three of Swords, telling you that's how you're going to get healed. By refocusing, making that sacrifice that you need to make, stop ruminating in your mind. I know you're yelling at me, but think of me as your older sister because it's a little bit of a tough love situation here for you. But that's what's going to help you heal. And that's what's going to help you start this new chapter. I just don't like what it's doing to you. It's closing you up. It's sealing you off. All right, let me see what this Six of Wands is and the Seven of Wands in reverse, please. The Page of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, I think you've been working really hard towards this situation, and you might have been in a learning phase, if that's work related. If this is love related, it's like you hit a brick wall. It's gone as far as it can go. but you sense that there's potential here with this person, but can you get over that hump? But that's the phase you are. You're locked and trapped at that stage with this individual who comes back to acknowledge you. So you do feel vindicated and validated, but you're still stuck. You're at an impasse. It's like there's potential there, but it's not going forward because the lesson isn't being learned here. And that's why you have the Magician back here trying to manifest something. What's the Seven of Wands in reverse, and particularly for Virgo? The Fool. There's the Fool again. I think you're letting something go. It's like almost you're trying to give up. And that might be a good thing, Virgo, to be honest with you, because look, it brings in that new chapter. And to be honest with you, and I'm telling this to the whole entire collective, October 14th is when we had that eclipse. That eclipse was a big deal for everyone. Okay, especially now in October, because we're wrapping up the year. You're closing out old cycles that no longer suit you. You're just ready for the next phase of your life. So that part of you is done. And when we have eclipses, we're supposed to eclipse out the things that no longer serve us, help us, help us grow, or move in to the next stage in order for us to accept and receive the gifts that the universe wants to give us, or to prepare us for the next life lessons, right? Like I'll give you an example on a general level. Aries, right? Impatient people, never really had kind of this thing where they could keep steady or stable with work and relationships and this and that. Okay, their lesson was how to practice patience and stability with work and managing their finances and their money and blah blah blah. They've been doing that this whole year. And they've gone to this place where now they can find that stability within themselves, in their careers, in their jobs, and in their finances. They're going to move into another phase. And for them, it could be love, unclear. We'll see in the future when we drop cards. For you, Virgo, it is the same thing. You have been learning about relationships. You have been learning about what is true and meant for you. And now you are getting prepped for the next phase. So you're closing out all this stuff where you're hitting brick walls, right? Where things have potential, but at some point, we can't just live with potential. We have to move on. And that's why you have the World card. You're wrapping it up. And so Spirit is, giving you all these scenarios because we're closing out the year very, very soon. And that's why we had an eclipse. So this is what's going on for you this week. And, for you, I think a lot of it is going to be acknowledgement. So let's see. With that said, in regards to love, universe, angel, spirit guides, especially Archangel Michael, Raphael, Samuel, my love angels, what are you saying here to Virgo in regards to their love life with this situation? What I'm sitting here rattling on and on and on and on. You have new love. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck says keep an open mind. So you have new love here. Clearly, it's preparing you for the next thing. You've been prepped. You've been learning. That's it. You're ready for the next cycle. What else does Virgo need to hear? These cards are a little salty, I must admit. So, little tough skin might not hurt listening to these messages. Take a shot. Wow. And I love that because you do have the Fool card there too. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. 100%. Last but not least, let's read a message for advice from the Wisdom House at night. I love this deck. It's one of my favorite oracle decks because if I really am lost and I really need some advice, I really do turn to this deck. Pretty damn straightforward, and it usually correlates with the reading. Virgo, please. Meditation. Maybe a lot of you guys don't meditate, but meditation doesn't always mean om. Some of us meditate through cooking. Some of us meditate through cleaning. Some of us meditate, in the shower. I don't know what it is for you. Maybe it's out in your garden. But meditation will bring you answers. It will help you clear the fog, and you will see things a lot clearer than you can possibly imagine. Be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy at the life force inherent in all things, like a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkest inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Goddess of Night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. And with that said, that's what it looks like this week for you. You are in that transition period, right? Because the universe is prepping you for the next big thing, the next chapter of your life. So now it's just a matter of waiting and letting it come to you. And meditation is going to help you bring those answers that you need, Virgo. All right, much love. Please leave me your comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.